listeners out there. This is the Phenomenal Podcast with your hosts, Tony Musolino and Drake Duncan.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 38 is upon us. This is the Phenomenal Podcast. I am your host, Anthony Musolino, and as always, once again, to my left, he wasn't sleazy last week. He wasn't Mr. Hardcore. He's Mr. Softcore, but guess what? He's back to be Mr. Hardcore. Drake Duncan, welcome back to the Phenomenal Podcast. Welcome back to the Phenomenal fucking Podcast.
There you
we
go.
swear on this one.
That's right. The Phenomenal fucking Podcast. It's always good to be back.
Yes, it is. It is. We are here live on the Goonland Productions YouTube page. As always, give us a like and a subscribe to hear every episode every week.
We're live, dude.
Yeah, we're Liv Morgan up in this bitch. Not only
She's kind of ratchet.
I would fuck the shower. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, as Corey Graves said, she's from Jersey, and as we know, nothing good comes from Jersey.
She is from Dirty Jersey. He's got a good point. But not only are we live every week, also check out the Omega Cast, also live every week. Last week's episode,
Omega Cast.
John, I think it was John Kearns. I think was his last name. Yes, John Kearns. He just went by John at the end of the episode. Tim said it, so I'm okay with saying it now.
Call him Big John Stud.
Big John Studley. That's what he said during the episode.
Yeah, so and I think you would like that more. I think we all need nicknames here.
The new co-host of the Omega Cast joined JP Whitman with some good topics last week. Like I said, you can check them out every week. Not only you check them out, of course, you have to check us out. The Phenomenal Podcast every week. If you want to like us on Facebook. It is now facebook.com/Goonland Productions. That is the official change there. And Twitter.com still at Phenom Productions. Drake,
Yes,
sir. Crazy week in wrestling.
Little crazy.
How did you feel about John Cena not only switching to SmackDown Live, but switching over to Monday Night Raw, or not to SmackDown Live? I don't know why I said that. I'm trying to do multiple things multiple times. I'm just fucking totally fucked up.
I'll give you, okay, second try. Go for it again. Use your words, Tony. Use your words.
He switched to SmackDown, and he said, I need a road to WrestleMania, Shane. He's like, all right, beat AJ tonight. You are in the main event of Fastlane, which is already a 5-way match, which is AJ Styles defending against Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. And of course, John Cena wins. Yeah. So how'd you feel about that?
But not too good, only because, don't get me wrong, like I don't really care if Cena's in the match. I mean, Cena's a legend, I'll say it. He's amazing. He's one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time. However, I've always been under the but the general mindset that it's always good to protect your current champion. You know what I mean? If you're having the champion lose in a non-title match, yeah, it's okay, but I'm not the biggest fan of having your champion, especially if they're the world champion, lose. That's the one thing that's always been kind of shitty about WWE. Like they'll, on multiple occasions, they'll have the champion lose in a non-title match, but then when the big matches that count, they retain. And it's like, well, what the hell? It's like, how's it you lose every week in a non-title match, but when the title's on the line, you happen to fucking win? It's like,
they take their juice that week.
They should. What's that? They take their juice that week?
Yeah, they take their words that week.
The juice. Juventud Guerrera.
Don't worry, folks. We'll get into that in a little bit.
So they need to fucking protect their champion. But I mean, I feel like there could have been a better way to put Cena in the match. Like, wasn't Cena's resume just enough to get him into the match? Like, I think I would have rather him just been inserted in the match just because he's John Cena than him have to beat the champion AJ Styles to get into it. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. It's annoying that John Cena comes over in the first night on SmackDown. He's instantly in a WWE Championship match again. Come on.
Well, land
opportunity, my ass.
It wasn't instantly though. He had to beat Styles. I'd actually rather would have him been instantly put in the match than have to beat Styles to get into it.
No, you know why they did that? Because Styles has to lose before the pay-per-view. Because obviously Styles is going to win. They've already said it's going to be Styles versus AJ at Mania. They're not going to switch it now.
Styles versus Nakamura.
I'm sorry. Yes, I know why I said Styles.
Use your words, Tony.
I'm drinking, folks. I'm having some beer skis.
It's okay. I'm here with. Okay, look at the chalkboard. Remember your A, B, C, D, E. Anyways, I
got all the links sent out. I'm done now. I can get back to podcasting.
Links.
Back to podcasting.
You know, it's one thing I always wondered. Why did they call it podcast? What does that even mean? What does a pod? When I first heard podcast, I thought it meant like iPod. Like, what the fuck is a podcast?
I think that's what it was, honestly.
Yeah. Like, what are the origins of the word podcast?
I don't know. Next week I'll have the answer.
Okay, because
do the research.
I have no idea.
Question. I have no idea either.
Why the fuck it's called that. When I heard the podcast, I'm like, is this something for iPod? That was about like 10 years ago. Anyways, I'm old. So, like, don't get me wrong, I'm okay if Cena's in the match, but I just didn't like that they had to beat Styles. But I will say it was a great match. Like, almost every match that Cena's in, it's great. So, I mean, I'm not like upset. It just irked me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Honestly, 6 men makes more sense than 5 men too. Because what's the 5th person gonna do? He's just gonna stand there.
Yeah. Baron Corbin's just gonna play with his berry, and look in the mirror at his balding spot. Don't get me wrong, I love him, but
no, he's a great wrestler. They need to have a hair versus hair match soon with that man.
I love the guy. He needs to do something about his hair and his berry.
No doubt. No, you're not wrong there.
Other than that, he's great, and I think the guy's still going places. He just fucked up by opening his mouth last year, then Cena had to bury him. But anyways.
Yeah. So
I'm okay with Cena being in the match. I just didn't necessarily like how they went about it.
It bothered me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it bothered me a little bit too, but it's not like the match. The match was good, so it made up. It made up for it a little bit. Yeah. A little bit, you know. But anytime AJ and Cena step in the ring together, it's magic. And it's not like Styles was pinned by one AA. You know what I mean? It's usually like when they do like I always hated how like if one person can kick out of their finisher, but the other person can't. You know, like Reigns at No Mercy. Reigns kicked out of 4 AAs, but Cena couldn't kick out of 1 spear. That pisses me off.
That bothers the shit out of me. I hate when that happens.
But it was a decent match. It was okay. Like I said, I was a little irked, but not like dramatically upset about it. But I will say this though, like I really hope, regardless of what happens at Fastlane, I hope that Cena doesn't enter. I hope he doesn't somehow get inserted to the main event at WrestleMania against I hope he's not inserted into the Styles and Nakamura match because it doesn't need to be a triple threat match. I want to see one-on-one Styles versus Nakamura. I still think that Cena's somehow gonna go against the Undertaker, even though he's said on Raw it's not possible. I still think it's gonna happen.
Honestly, you want to hear my theory on this? I think the Undertaker's gonna screw Cena at Fastlane.
Honestly, I almost guarantee you that the night of Fastlane or the night after, Undertaker and Cena are gonna start the feud.
So. Yeah, because here's the thing.
Yeah, it's still gonna happen.
Because that word impossible, that's a false flag, honestly. Nothing's impossible.
Except for CM Punk coming back.
Not even that's impossible. It's very, 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 very unlikely.
I mean, I think there's a better chance of Benoit and Eddie coming back before him.
No, that's impossible. I don't think Eddie and Benoit are coming back. That's impossible. If that happens, I'm sold. Anything's possible. But I don't... That's like...
You gotta bring back the souls.
Yeah, no, I mean... I don't know if we want to bring back Chris
29 holes for 29 souls. You remember that?
No, I remember. Yeah, no. Back when the streak meant something.
Yeah. Actually, I think he was talking about Rumble. I think it was actually just last year. And he said he was going to...
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
he said he was like back on SmackDown, and then like nothing came of it, if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember that.
It was a little weird.
I think it was just like, I'm back on SmackDown for this one night.
You want to talk about Reigns?
Yeah, because there's a lot of interesting stuff with
All right, go ahead. Tell them what's going on, Reigns.
Well, before we get to that, you want to talk about the...
Paul, say something stupid. Remember that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
but Reigns has had an interesting 48 hours. Or, no, it was way longer than 48 hours. But in that time period is 48 hours. Because that 48 hours, he went on to...
Wait, how many hours are in a week? It's been almost a whole week.
Well, I'm saying just in that time span.
Oh, okay.
Because it started on Sunday, Monday, and I think the real news dropped Tuesday. So it was in a span of 3 days. So 72 hours, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Roman Reigns in the Elimination Chamber on Sunday, where Braun Strowman absolutely dominated the fucking match. Good match, by the way. I'm just going to say it.
It was a great
outright good match.
He eliminated 6 men, right? Or 5 men.
Yeah.
Strowman eliminated 5 men.
The only person he didn't eliminate was Roman himself. That's it. Like, he dominated the match. If he could have eliminated himself, he probably would have. Because he was eliminating everybody that night, except for Roman, who, of course, had to come out and win. We knew it was coming. Honestly, I was sitting on my couch watching, and I could feel it. Like, everybody in the arena started booing. We all felt at the same time, and I was like, oh, God, I don't want to watch this. I know it's coming. It's coming. It was tough to watch, but I watched it. And
it's just kind of mind-boggling to me that the guy that everyone boos is supposed to be the face.
And he's winning again.
But technically Strowman's a face now too. But it's like it just kind of pisses me off because it's like, don't get me wrong, like I knew this was going to happen, and I don't have that much of a problem with it. My problem is that WWE is still going with Reigns after Strowman is extremely over. I always thought, like, you know how like at WrestleMania 30 they changed plans like on the fly and put Daniel Bryan in the main event because the crowd was so hot, you know, like for Daniel Bryan. I always thought, like, they always say, like, oh, we listen to the WWE Universe and give them what they want. Well, it's true. It's proof that they don't because everyone wants Strowman, and then they're giving us Reigns instead. That's the only thing that pisses me off. And I'm okay with Reigns finally getting revenge on Lesnar, but they should have did it like 2 years ago and not 3 years later. But at least, hopefully we finally get it over with, except if something could happen because of, did you mention it yet?
Well, I'm going to get into that because then the next night on Raw, Brock Lesnar no-shows. He was of course booked, and apparently he no-showed. That's the rumors right now, is that he no-showed Raw.
Not sure if that was planned or not.
Of course, everybody knows that on Sunday, Brock Lesnar tweeted out a photo with Dana White.
Yeah.
So, it's almost, it's pretty much guaranteed at this point Brock Lesnar's going back to the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing with that is he still has to serve a 6-month suspension from USADA. Which is like the drug testing people. That's the commission.
That's right.
So USADA, he's still got to serve 6 months.
So as soon as he signs, he has to wait 6 months?
Well, here's the thing.
Is that what you're saying?
No, he can start training. It's going to take him 6 months to get back in shape anyway.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
he can still train during a suspension?
Yeah, like, they can't stop you from training.
Yeah,
I mean, they can stop you from fighting, but they can't stop you from training.
True.
Like, so he can train, which is pretty much what he's going to do. He's going to train hard his ass off during those 6 months.
Yeah.
He'll probably book a fight right after that 6 months is over, honestly. Because
if they were smart.
Now, there's a couple of guys, I know you don't know anything about the UFC, but I'm going to name a couple of names. I would love to see him versus Francis Ngannou, which is a guy who just lost to Stipe Miocic, who's the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying that he's got a lot to prove wrestling-wise. I think a guy like Brock Lesnar would be the perfect guy for him to prove it agaga.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to win, though.
Wasn't there somebody that called out Lesnar not too long ago?
Oh, John Jones, but John Jones just got to... He ain't going to fight John Jones. John Jones is in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He just was in one lawsuit. I think it was in California. He lost his license in California. So like he's not in good shape at all. But that once Brock shows on Raw, that leads into Tuesday.
Do you think that was planned for him not to be on? Because I heard Meltzer said like apparently it wasn't. Apparently
I don't think it was planned. I think that was a no-show.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a straight up no-show.
But it sounded like Reigns had what appeared to be a worked shoot. What do you think?
I think it was a work shoot, yeah. But at the same time, I'm thinking about something here. Something popped in my head.
Did you mention
I'm going to mention
the thing?
I'm going to mention in a second. We're going to go down a totally different road. I'm going to take a super sharp left here.
Oh, boy. I'm scared. Should I buckle up?
Maybe. Because this is heading in a weird direction here. Brock Lesnar's no-showing events. He's leaving the camp company. He's the current WWE Universal Champion. Doesn't this sound familiar? A lot like Bret Hart.
Oh.
What if at Mania we get the New Orleans Screwjob?
The New Orleans Screwjob.
And that's how
that just sounds like a good weekend. The New Orleans Screwjob, yeah. I was down in New Orleans and I met a couple brides and we had the
that's how we
finally
there. Get the Roman Reigns heel turn. Because Roman Reigns screws Brock Lesnar in a shoot. They literally screw Brock Lesnar out of the title.
That'd be awesome. I'd love it.
Oh my god. I want it to happen now.
This match could potentially not happen. Can you tell the people
Yes,
why?
because Johnny Bravo, who is the filmmaker...
Was his name really Johnny Bravo?
Yeah, that's
God.
John Bravo, but I'm calling him Johnny Bravo.
Do the monkey with me. Come on.
Now, he's the one who has been interviewing steroid dealer Richard Rodriguez for an upcoming documentary. This is not new information because he has named Roman Reigns as well as Mark Wahlberg and Josh Duhamel.
Yeah, I told you they want all wrestlers.
Yes, but no, they're not all wrestlers. But apparently, there's damning evidence coming soon.
Damning.
Like this is like there's a lot. Richard Rodriguez, he owned the Wellness Fitness Nutrition LLC, which is the company that he got arrested for owning, which is the company that he was selling steroids out of.
Mm-hmm.
He has these documents that pertain to which has Roman names on it. He had 1,400 clients in the United States, which included celebrities, athletes, apparently 15 other pro wrestlers, past and present, that work with WWE, members of Congress. So Barack Obama's on the juice. And
so is Trump.
Yeah, Trump's definitely juicing.
I'm on the juice.
Trump is
It makes my blood pressure high, and that's why my face is so orange. Fake news.
If I didn't want to get...
If he gets accused, he'll just be like, fake news, fake news.
If I didn't want to get a strike from YouTube, I would make the title literally Trump's on the juice. but YouTube might come after us just because Trump's
the juice. I'm so fucking ripped. I need to fucking fight Hillary.
But like I said, apparently, Roman was placing orders of $150,000 to $200,000 in orders for, and one of the names is connected to WWE, but Rodriguez won't disclose who that one is.
Yeah,
I have a guess for that one. I seriously have a guess for that one because this is shaping up a lot like the last steroid case. You want to know who the unnamed party is?
Who do you think?
Probably John Cena. Because remember who the unknown party was in the last steroid trial until he came forward?
No.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
Until he came forward.
How long ago was the last one?
It was...
You're talking about from the 80s.
From the 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. But he was the unknown... Until Hulk Hogan came forward and testified, he was the unknown party.
I mean, Cena is, like, ridiculously jacked. Like, almost unnaturally. And not to say that... Like, I'm sure a lot of it is natural, but some of it... His veins are, like, too bulky.
Yeah, but an unknown name party, I mean, who else could it be? You know what I mean? Maybe...
Just there ain't no one else that big.
Could possibly be... Well, no. Other guy could see doing it.
Who? Don't say Strowman. I think
Randy Orton. For his age, the size he has.
But he made a fucking remark at Lesnar a couple years ago for juicing, remember?
Yeah, but...
Hypocrite.
Yeah, he could be.
If it was him.
It could be a hypocrite, honestly.
Now, hold on, though. How is Reigns even on roids? He doesn't even look like it.
No, he looks... Because we don't see his whole body.
Yeah, but I see his arms, and Elias is bigger than him.
But not all guys on steroids get super pumped. A lot of the guys, look at baseball players. Some baseball players get really jacked, but a lot of the guys, look at Starling Marte. Starling Marte plays left field for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He got popped for steroids last season. He's like your size, just more muscular.
Really?
Like, he's not a huge dude.
It just seems like it. I don't know. I guess I always envisioned just like Scott Steiner size.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. There's those guys.
Largest arms in the world, smallest nuts in the world.
Like, honestly, any single person on that roster, other than guys from like Kevin Owens and Bray Wyatt and Titus O'Neil, because his fucking stomach, there's no way Titus O'Neil is taken steroids because he's got a huge fucking stomach. Those guys, other than those guys, everybody on that fucking roster could be on steroids. Even the chicks. Even the fucking chicks could be on steroids.
Oh my god.
Anybody could be doing it. I doubt the chicks are on steroids because
Shayna Baszler's taking testosterone shots.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
I'm transitioning.
So that could be some pretty... If this is true, and apparently WWE has been preparing for this to be in case this is true, because apparently if this comes out before WrestleMania and Roman's connected to it, the main event's going to change from Roman Reigns facing Brock Lesnar to Braun Strowman facing Brock Lesnar. That's why Braun really hasn't been doing much on television recently.
And which is wild to me. Originally, I heard that Strowman was supposed to be involved with the Miz in the Intercontinental title in some capacity.
Apparently, that got scrapped. It seems like, from what I watched, it seems like it's going to be a ladder match with a triple threat.
Well, I'm actually really okay with that, aren't you?
No, if it's just a triple threat, I don't want to see 7 guys in it. But if it's just the Finn, Miz, and Rollins, yes.
I don't know how you feel, but I'd rather Seth be involved in an IC title picture other than him versus Jason Jordan, which I give no fucks about. And I'm honestly glad he's injured.
Seth Rollins,
I can't stand Jason Jordan.
I've been saying this for a while.
Don't come back, Jason Jordan. Don't get well. Unless if you rejoin Chad Gable.
I don't know. You keep saying that. You said that on the Omega Cast, which you can hear live.
So what?
Which I don't understand that. Like, I get that he sucks, but I'm starting to get behind Shelton and Gable. I think that'd be a step backwards for Gable at this point, honestly.
But Shelton I think at this point kind of boring.
I'm going to say something that probably a lot of people won't agree with me. I think at this point Gable has surpassed Jordan. I think he's past that at this point. I think at this point
Gable has surpassed Jordan, or Benjamin has surpassed Jordan.
Gable has surpassed Jordan.
Okay. Well, yeah, no shit.
And I think at this point, if once Gable's done with this tag team with Benjamin, he doesn't need to go back to another tag team. He needs to get on a singles run as soon as possible.
But I think Jordan sucks as a singles run. So
I don't disagree with that. I know what I think Jordan should do when he comes back.
Well, if it's
still around, join Titus Worldwide. I think that's a perfect spot
that's the thing.
for him.
I think that Chad Gable actually, as much as I miss American Alpha, I actually think that Chad Gable needs to be on his own soon.
Yeah, I think he's ready for.
But Jason Jordan needs somebody. But if it can't be Chad Gable, since he needs to be going his own soon, he should just join someone else, like you said, maybe Titus Worldwide.
I think that would be
honestly, or maybe my deal is with him. I didn't like him being Angle's son. It's just awkward.
It's that we just need to drop that storyline.
I think maybe once they get rid of that storyline and decide what they actually want to do with Chad Gable, is he face, is he heel? I think I'd actually be better with him being a single space. It's just the whole awkwardness of him being like a tweener and you don't know what he is exactly, and him being Angle's son was just like cringeworthy for me. You know what I mean? And also pissing me. I think I had a problem with it because I think that Seth Rollins deserves so much fucking better than a match with him. So I'm like kind of glad, like, yes. What's funny though, in a way, it was a blessing in disguise because you know how like Rollins has that Monday Night Rollins shirt now, and he's saying the man's back, and he was in that epic gauntlet match. I don't think any of that would have happened if Jason Jordan didn't get injured.
No doubt, no fucking doubt. There's no way Rowan.
And how about that match? And how about that record? He said the longest match on Raw.
I believe
and like one of the second longest in history. The first being Bruno Sammartino versus somebody from this 1960s in an 80-minute match.
Yeah, no, if you go way back in time, if you really want to go back, I think the longest match in history is like 8 hours.
Jesus.
I'm not joking.
That sounds like a Spawn match.
Yeah.
My backyard wrestling match.
Yeah, no, that's back in the day shit. Like, that's back, that's like, I'm talking like 1920s.
By the way, I have to acknowledge this just because they acknowledged it. Michael Cole on that Raw, if you go back, he said that Rollins there was the longest match in Raw history. They said second to a Iron Man match involving Triple H back in 2004. Do you know who was in that Iron Man match? His opponent was Benoit. That's why I couldn't say it. And guess what it was? Guess where it happened?
We're at
Pittsburgh, and I was there.
That's fucking crazy.
It happened in June or July of 2004, and I was there in person, and it was amazing, dude.
That's wild.
It was one of the greatest matches ever. But hey, I mean,
I was gonna say, Drake, I hate to tell this to you.
That's not surprising coming from Benoit,
memory,
right?
You need to erase. You need to
I know.
You need to Men in Black that memory out of your brain because that doesn't happen. Yeah, doesn't happen.
It'd be one thing if Benoit was a shitty wrestler, and it's like I can forget about him, but it's like
it would be so much.
He had
easier.
so many better. He had so many great matches, and it hurts me to fucking forget it.
The only reason people still talk about it to this day was because as great as Benoit was. Like if Benoit, like you said, if Benoit sucked, no, he would have been like not Don Morocco. Maybe it was Don Morocco. I think it was him, the one that died up in Canada. Somebody will fucking correct me, but that dude.
I don't know. See,
recently?
Exactly.
No, this was back in the day. He got killed by the mob in the 80s.
I thought that was Brutus whatever the fuck his name was.
No, he was
stabbed by Puerto Rico.
Yeah, he was stabbed in Puerto Rico.
He was Luke Gallows' father.
No,
he looked like him.
No, he was what's his name from the Indies? He was the hardcore guy. You probably don't know.
Necro Butcher?
Yeah, Necro Butcher. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. No,
I've seen the movie The Wrestler.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Dog Shit Daryl, one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, my man, Dog Shit Daryl.
We need to start making up wrestling names. Anyways, he does exist. Anyway, so we were talking about the main event of WrestleMania, correct?
Well, the main event's got to be Shinsuke versus AJ.
No. I'm talking about Strowman and Reigns. Were we still on that subject?
I mean, yeah, we're still on. We're not off it. We could be off it, but we're not off it.
Well, I think we're pretty much summed up what we wanted to say. I guess. They said they wanted Strowman to be involved with the IC title, but because of these steroid allegations, they might have to change the plan on the fly and insert Strowman in the last minute. It would be kind of cool, obviously, to see Strowman finally beat Lesnar one-on-one, but it'd also be bittersweet because it's like they only did this because Roman couldn't make it,
Yeah, no, it would definitely have that asterisk on it.
So I kind of just hope that the match just goes through. They finally get it out of their systems. Management and Vince finally gets to get out of their systems. Let Reigns beat Lesnar clean with no interference. But then once Lesnar's gone for good, Strowman needs to be the next man. Sorry, Seth Rollins, you're second place to Strowman, as much as I love you. And Strowman needs to take the title maybe from Reigns at SummerSlam or something.
All right. No, I could see that. All right. Well, to get away from Reigns and to speak about WrestleMania, let's talk about what might happen the night after WrestleMania. There's been some reports that have been coming out recently about our boy, the man that gravity has forgotten, And apparently,
And the king of the
that a
cruiserweight.
lot of people have also forgotten about the king of the cruiserweights.
I haven't forgot about him.
The one that needs to be, he's one of the two men that can save 205 Live because he was in the process of saving 205 Live. And that man is Neville. Because apparently the reports are, and I see your finger there. And here's the reason. I will tell you why I say it after I tell this report.
Well, go ahead. Well, you said save 205 Live, but
Yes.
it's been really good since after the Rumble.
You're right. But
That's
it's not,
why I'm like,
it ain't been saved yet. It's where we see. We have a pulse, but it's not out of critical condition yet.
Well, I've highly enjoyed it since Rumble.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with that, but it's.
But Hideo Itami needs to go to SmackDown or something.
Yes, he needs to go away from it. And Neville will go away from it at some point but apparently Wrestling Observer News is reporting it right now that if it does happen, April is the return target date. And right now it seems like even if Neville doesn't come back, he isn't going anywhere. So if I'm Neville at this point, you might as well just come back.
Yeah, I mean, is he just like so pessimistic that they're just going to screw him over again? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can't blame the guy. Why can't they? Like, does he have demands? I would imagine the guy would have demands. Why don't they just take him out?
No, he wants to be used better. No, he wants to be.
I doubt he wants to be a cruiserweight. I mean, he probably wants to be a heavyweight in Raw or SmackDown. Why don't they just do it for him?
Well, this is why. Because you start him in 205 Live, and you have him. That's the storyline. Is him breaking out of the cruiserweight division. That needs to happen. Somebody has to make that leap, and Neville's the guy to do it.
Yeah, but would he agree to it?
I think he would, because that brings a lot of prestige to him. He's the guy that broke the barrier. He's the Jackie Robinson of the cruiserweight.
So you're saying that they should come to a mutual agreement that he goes back to 205 Live, then eventually breaks out?
Yes.
And goes towards like a heavyweight?
I'd say maybe like an Intercontinental title to start out, and then slowly build Neville up more.
I'd rather see him on SmackDown, honestly. I think we need more guys on SmackDown.
Whatever one. I know Star Power needs to come to SmackDown the worst way. I know, dude. I know.
And honestly, I know this is like kind of random, but it's kind of not. Why don't they just put Orton on Raw? I just feel like he has no place in SmackDown. He's so stale in SmackDown. Now, I know Orton in general is kind of stale, but just the guy needs to be on Raw, and he said he wants to be on Raw. Put him on fucking Raw and put Neville on SmackDown.
They need to have a shakeup after Mania.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Well, apparently, I don't know. I don't even know if there's going to be a brand split after Mania, honestly, since they're going back to dual pay-per-views.
Now, see, how is that going to work? Wouldn't that mean that some people would get cut from the card? If the pay-per-views are still only going to be 3 hours, are people going to get cut?
Yeah, it's going to be back to the old days where it's nothing but title matches throughout the show. There'll be one other non-title match. Watch, that's what is going to happen. It's going to be nothing but title matches again.
I hope that this is like a good thing and not a bad thing.
I think it's a bad thing, honestly. Like, I get what they're doing, but bad.
But some of the some of the exclusive pay-per-views though were fucking boring.
No, you're right.
So I don't want them. I don't want there to be a brand split. I like the brand split, but but some of the pay-per-views are boring. I'm hoping that this actually ends up being a blessing in disguise. But we'll see.
I think they're doing it wrong. I don't think it should be every pay-per-view. I think it should be some pay-per-view. Chamber, Money in the Bank, Rumble, Mania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, and then like maybe a couple other ones.
But also having a pay-per-view every 2 weeks is almost like overkill. Once a month, I think. In covering both brands, I think it actually might be good. Well, we'll see. I'm hoping it's going to be a good thing.
No, I think I don't know. It's still
my only thing is I think some people would get cut from the show.
And what else we're going to see too is you're going to start to see a lot more big matches back on Raw and SmackDown. You know what I mean? You'll see the singles like rivalry matches, like the Matt Hardy Bray Wyatt. That would probably finish up on Raw.
Okay,
not a pay-per-view.
Well, that sounds like an all good thing.
I mean, it's a good and a bad thing.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely see how it plays out. But
and like I said, I'd actually still like to see some Raw and SmackDown matches, but I want them to be special and spread out. Only because there's some feuds I'd still like to see, but that needs to be treated like specially, I don't know.
Now, here's what makes this all interesting to me, because I'm looking at an article right now, and the Herald Sun, which is a major newspaper in Victoria, Australia, has announced that WWE is partnered up with Vista Victoria to put on a show in October, 1 week after the AFL Grand Finals, which is their rugby league, which is huge down in Australia, which will take place that's September 29th, so it'll be early October.
Okay.
So with that being said, they plan on selling out 100,000 seats at the stadium. So with that being said, that's in October. We're way far away from October, and a lot has changed. But a lot of the names that they're talking about, Taker's probably gonna be booked on it. They're trying to get Mysterio and Cena's gonna be booked on it. Oh, this is the same. This is actually the same stadium that hosted Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holmes.
Oh, really?
Which would be Rousey's return probably to the stadium, because I'm sure if it's October, Rousey would be booked on the show.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be weird if she wasn't. So I think that's going to play a lot into everything we're going to see, especially with Neville. I feel like Neville would be a guy that he would be a name. You know what match I would book for that? If Neville's back? I'm booking Neville Ricochet.
Ooh.
In Australia at 100,000 people. That's a match you got to fucking book.
That would be awesome.
Honestly, I don't think make it for the cruiserweight title. That's a reason why I'd keep Neville in the cruiserweight division for a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. Bring Ricochet up and have that fucking match for the title, not for the title. I don't care. That match has to happen. It will be a goddamn travesty if those two are in the same company and that match doesn't happen. We've seen it in PWG. We've seen it in Dragon Gate.
Do you think they'd save it? Do you think they'd save it all the way for October, though? I mean,
yeah, because I think Ricochet is going to have a little run in NXT. I think he's going to have some time in NXT to adjust.
He still might be in NXT come October, though.
No, I don't know, because you got to think that SummerSlam happens. SummerSlam's in August. That'll be post SummerSlam.
Then who knows what Neville will be at that point? I don't know. I mean, I'm all for the match. I mean, JP talked about it too. I just have no idea what's going to happen to Neville and where Ricochet will be at that point in his career. I'm all for it. I can't really realistic. I can kind of see it happening, but at the same time, I can't. You know?
No, you're right. You're definitely
right. I'm thinking like that will be like something like that we won't see it till like next year. But that's just me. I would love to see it though.
No, I think
literally Ricochet just came to WWE and Neville's still fucking around with contract negotiations. I just can't see it happening right now as much as a dream match.
Well, see, that's the thing. We're talking about October. There's a long way to go.
What was that, like 7 months?
Yeah, like we said, that's past SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, we'll see.
So, but here's the thing that I'm interested in, because I plugged it on the Twitter and on the Facebook.
On the Twitter machine.
We're halfway through the episode, which is what I told myself.
God almighty.
That's as far as I'd go before we finally, something we've been talking about doing for months. It is time for the first ever, the inaugural fantasy draft in the Goonland Fantasy Wrestling League. A better name is going to come sooner or later. Right now, it's just me and Drake. I plan on expanding it at some point. But we will pick our favorite wrestlers. It will be in a regular draft order. We'll do something. We'll flip a coin or something. I don't have a coin here.
Excuse me. I've done this before with my buddies. Do you want me to just do a completely new one? Or this is just you and me?
This is just you and me.
All right.
You might have a roster, but your roster is probably going to be totally different because it's only 2 people drafting. And I'm sure my draft picks will be totally different.
Fine.
So don't worry about you having to save it. I have it. I have my Excel spreadsheet. This will be all me. I'll take care of it.
How did you plan any of this ahead of time?
I did.
Well, fuck, I didn't.
You don't have to. Well, I'm just saying, no, I didn't plan my draft picks. I planned the rules.
Oh, yeah, I meant the draft picks.
See, it doesn't even matter. You can plan on drafting if you want to draft. It doesn't mean that person's going to be available. You know what I mean?
True.
It's like any other fantasy draft. I'm going to draft Ben Roethlisberger in the first round. He's probably not going to be available when he comes to my pick.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to be like, shit, I'm going to have to pick somebody else. You know what I mean?
Just draft Ben once.
The rules will be, it will be television matches only. House shows will not count. It will be canon matches only. That will include Raw, SmackDown, NXT television, pay-per-views, and any side special events. Is main event still a thing?
I think so.
Then we got to start paying attention to main event because main event counts. It will be 2 points per win.
God, I can't even keep up with this one.
That's why.
Well, did you get some of these ideas from JP?
A little bit, yes.
Oh, okay, I thought so.
Yes.
Continue.
We will be doing 2 points per win, 1 point per draw or no contest, no points for a loss. Special title matches will be 3 points. So say you win it. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Title matches will be 5 points. So say you choose Shinsuke. Shinsuke wins at Mania. You get 5 points for Mania. Not only do you get 5 points for Mania, there will be 2 bonus points for special events, as in pay-per-views. So, say...
Are we just choosing WWE guys?
Just WWE and NXT.
Okay.
We might expand in the future, but right now we're just going to keep it that way. And just because I'm just going to be a nice guy.
I mean, I have some indie guys on here too. Give me some credit.
Well, no, I'm not
doing
saying
this for me because I'm ignorant. Right?
No, I'm doing this because I don't want to make it as complicated. Since this is the first trial run, I don't want to have way too many people.
I'm honestly thinking about paying JP to figure out my points because this is like too.
No, you don't have to worry about it. I'll figure it out.
I know. For ours though, this is too fucking much.
Yeah,
Mario and I have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
We're not doing that many people. This is how we're going to break it down.
We also did tag teams of women. You don't want to do that?
We're going to do no women for this one.
And no tag teams.
You were required to have 2 tag teams. We're going to do 15 picks.
Okay.
You have to have 2 tag teams.
All right.
You could do more if you want. But like I said, we're going to be 15 picks each.
You just made up these rules?
Yes.
I'm okay with it.
But, I mean, they sound legitimate rules, right?
They sound legitimate, yes.
All right. Drake, I'll let you have the first pick.
That's kind of generous. Is there a reason why?
No, just being a nice guy.
Being a nice guy.
And if I give myself the first pick, people are going to say, oh, Tony's an asshole. Since he's the host, he gets first pick.
Well, I'm kind of going to go with like what I chose for last time, too.
Well, no,
I'm going to go with the WWE champion, AJ Styles.
That's a solid pick.
It's hard to bet against the best.
Yeah.
And this is the phenomenal podcast.
I mean, you're not wrong. But I'm going to take the sure bet at this point. The man that's going to beat him in WrestleMania. Shinsuke Nakamura.
I like it.
So it is your pick.
Hopefully his booking will start getting better at that point.
Yeah, no, I think he'll get the title and he'll go on a nice little run with it. I think that's a pretty sure pick. Oh, by the way, for everybody else, we're going to do it. We're going to update it every month. We're going to do this for maybe 6 months. We might do another draft after that. I don't know.
So wait, what do you mean? Okay, that's what I'm kind of confused. You want to do it every month, but every 6 months?
No,
what do you mean?
We'll update the standings every month. Like, we'll see who has more points and do an update of like the breakdown of like,
and then
this person got so many points this month. We'll do that once a month, and then we'll
do a new one and
do a new draft every 6 months.
Like twice a year.
Yes.
Okay. It works. My second choice, I'm gonna go with the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman.
That's a good pick. Honestly, Braun's a good pick.
Get these hands.
See, that leaves me at a weird point here because there's a lot of good picks there still. But I think
Shawn Michaels. What?
Yeah, I know there's a lot of weird. I'm on the we're using the cagematch.net roster, and they have all of like backstage hand people. Like I could draft Nigel McGuinness if I wanted to. I'm not. See, there's a lot of people on this that I could choose. Like I want to go with my heart and choose Kevin Owens, but at the same time, gotta think with my head here. Like I said, I didn't think about my picks at all. Honestly, worth a second pick. Oh, I know who I'm gonna take with my second pick. I'm gonna take a wild card pick here. I'm gonna draft the first NXT superstar. I'm taking Aleister Black.
And I was gonna take him.
I'm gonna take Aleister Black.
Fuck you.
I think I was looking through there and I'm like, I want to take a splash pick here.
I really want to take
Braun,
him, but I took Braun, so you can say fuck me for taking Braun.
Yeah, no, but Black's he's gearing up for a fucking spectacular year.
Yeah, I know, and fuck, he was in my top 5 too. God damn it!
No,
he's the best guy. He's the best guy on NXT.
At this point, yeah, I think there's a couple you could start to argue, but at this point, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take. You sure you don't want to take Adam Cole and I'll take Black with Switch?
No, because I can take Adam Cole later on unless you're gonna take him with this pick.
No, I still don't.
I was gonna say if you can take him to spite me. I don't know if that'd be the smartest pick possible.
Fuck him. I mean, he's good, but I don't like him. Let's see here. Well, if we're gonna go with fucking points, man, if we're gonna talk about people who fucking win, I kind of got to go with Reigns because he's like always gonna win.
Gonna go with Roman, even with the steroid allegations. If that comes through, that could really screw up your year. Losing a third pick, all right,
dude. It's Vince. He's gonna fucking protect him even if he killed a small child.
True, I spelled Reigns wrong, but it's okay. All right, see that's like a sure pick though. That's not a bad pick at all.
So the other cat's now meowing.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out where she's at. I can't see her. I'm worried
right behind you.
Oh yeah, she is. Okay, that's why I was worried. So that leaves me with a fourth pick, and that puts in the question. See, that goes back to who do I want? Do I want to go back to NXT?
I need to pick some from NXT, but
do I want to go to the main roster?
Dirty cock balls, man. Taking my boy.
No, I'm gonna take my first tag team. This is my tag team.
Oh, I thought we could. I thought we were doing the tag teams after.
No, you could choose whenever.
Fuck, I didn't know.
Oh, were you going to choose a tag team in your top 3? I'll let you.
Probably not.
If you want to choose a tag team, I'll let you redo your Reigns pick. I'm probably not going to pick Reigns. So you can have him the 4th pick.
I don't even really want Reigns. I just think he's going to give me a lot of points.
No, you're right. Kind of
like how I didn't really want Asuka for the women, but I know she's going to win all the time because she's undefeated.
Well, like I said, we're not going to do one with that one because that was complicated more. Sorry, nothing sexist. That's just too much to add on right now.
I'm kidding.
But I'm gonna take my tag team in the year last year. I'm gonna take the Usos.
All right,
they're my first tag team.
All right. Well, okay. Well, so if you're gonna choose a tag team, I'm gonna choose a tag team. I'll go with the Bar.
Oh, you're gonna go with the Bar? That's not a surprise at all.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
That's a good pick now.
Well, I think they're the best on Raw and the best on SmackDown.
And I want to preference this right now. If the tag team breaks up, which is possible with the Bar in the next year, because they've been going for over a year at this point, it's possible.
Yeah, I know.
So if that happens, you get Sheamus and Cesaro as singles wrestlers.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I would
if the tag team breaks up, they're still a part of your roster.
I would love
you have to replace
Cesaro as a single star.
So, like I'm saying, I know it's not going to happen, but if the Usos break up, I get both Jimmy and Jimmy.
That's fine.
So they still retain on the team. All right. So if you're going to go with that, I'm going to go with.
I need to forget.
See, this is where I hit a wall.
Oh wait, I think I know how I want. Hurry up and choose yours.
Well, see, I'm at a weird point because I kind of want to pick Cena, but at the same time,
I don't know why I just said I'd kill you.
I know. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
But do you have any more beer?
Yeah, I got one there.
Okay. Can you try the cats to open the fridge?
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't got that for yet.
All of a sudden you hear meow, clank, 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 clank. They're clanking the bottles in the hand.
Yeah, no, if
they open it for me with the fucking bottle open. I'm like, oh shit.
No, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Kevin. I'm gonna go with KO. I'm not gonna count that him and Sami Zayn as a
you dirty motherfucker.
Is that who you're gonna go with? Because I gotta take KO.
No, I'm okay with him actually. I love Owens, but you can have him because I know you like him more.
But he's.
I mean, I love him, but I know how much you love him. Dude,
but he's the type of guy. Even if he's just in a random singles match at pay-per-view, he's probably gonna win it.
But I really, really, really like him, and I was. Jesus.
That's the fucking space heater.
While you're over there, give me a beer.
Yeah, I'll get the beer.
As much as I love Owens, I know how much he means to you, man. He's like your Stone Cold, like how Stone Cold was to me. I need an NXT pick. So, no, I really want one. I actually was gonna go with Aleister Black, but I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre. I think he's going to be back soon and possibly go straight to the main roster.
All right. No, I like that.
I could see him coming back and going straight to the main roster, can't you? I mean, he was there at one point years ago.
I think he might, depending on where when he comes back. I think he might be coming back. I have no idea, actually.
Dirty cocksmoke.
Yeah, I don't know where. But depending on when he comes back, yeah, I don't think that'll work. I think I might be sitting on it, honestly. But it would
up your ass.
It's possible. Might be up your ass. Might be up neither of his asses. Well, I can't find it. You're gonna have to crack it some other way. But depending on when he comes back, if Almas is still champion, he might come back to get his title match. But I don't think he'll win it. I think he'll go up right afterwards.
Posthumously?
Yes.
You like that?
Yeah. I remember Hostile McIntyre now. There we go. Close enough. I'll fix it later. All right, so that leaves me. We're right.
Drew.
I could have just put Drew I. But right now we're at the 5th pick. This is my 5th pick, and I'm gonna go with. Look at Seth Rollins.
Fuck.
I think he's had a good year. I think.
How did I not choose Rollins? He's like literally my second favorite.
Yeah, I'm surprised he was still there. That's why I was kind of like, should I take him now or do I just let it go? But before you take your pick, just to recap so far for the first 5, I took Nakamura, Aleister Black, the Usos, Kevin Owens, and Seth Rollins. You took AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, The Bar, and Drew McIntyre. You are picking like Vince McMahon is picking this. You're probably playing this a lot smarter than me.
Well, I do that because I think of points.
No, you're smart. No, like I said, you're playing this a lot smarter.
Well, I'm kind of pissed. I didn't pick Rollins. I think I'm thinking about like who would like get the most wins. I guess.
I think after what we just saw with Seth Rollins on Raw the other night, I think it's.
I'll tell you what. You want to make a trade for Rollins? Who would you take for Rollins? Take Reigns. I'm kidding.
No, there's only one guy I'm taking for him. That's Braun. That's the only trade chip I want.
Let me think about that one. What do you think, folks? Would you do it? I don't know.
I wouldn't. If I was I wouldn't. You're getting raped in that trade.
What if I gave you the bar?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna stick with Rollins.
Wait, what if I gave you two guys for him?
Keep on that thought and take your sixth pick.
I was gonna say,
let me see who else you get.
Take Reigns and McIntyre, and I'll
let
take Rollins.
Let me see if you get somebody I want.
I don't know how. Sometimes like I'm retarded and I forget. I forget like my favorite. Like how did I forget my favorite?
Yeah, no. There's a couple people that are popping in my head now. Like I'm really hope you don't choose him with the sixth pick, but it is your pick, Mr. Drake Duncan. So keep
is one of those guys Sami Zayn?
No, you can have Sami Zayn. You want Sami Zayn?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, that's not who you're going to choose?
No.
Really? Who the fuck you thinking?
I'm surprised he hasn't been picked at this point.
Who?
The Miz.
Oh, wait, that is funny. Hey, actually, you got to look at this.
I'm picking the Miz. I thought you were wearing a Miz shirt.
I'm wearing a Miz shirt, and now if I'm like, who?
So I'm gonna pick the Miz. I think because instantly I get an IC champion. You got a WWE champion. I get the IC champion. Also the tag team champion.
All right.
So I'm trying to get as much goal as I can because if they retain the belt, I get extra points.
We need to start over again. I'm already getting pissed.
That's why we'll do a draft every 6 months. You're stuck with this team now, but you have 6 months to prepare.
We should do 3 months. 6 months is too long.
We can switch it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out.
I'm already not happy with this.
Hey, I'm not totally happy with my team either. I definitely wanted
yours
Braun.
Is awesome.
I should have taken Braun over Nakamura.
Well, I want fucking Rollins, so I don't know. Hey, and then again, there's a chance he could still get fucked over. All right, I'm gonna go with. Let me look. This is like just a list that the three of us did months ago.
Yeah, no, you got all the names on that one.
Well, yeah, there's some indie guys on here too, but we're not doing them. And I probably wouldn't pay attention anyway. Let's see here. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Samoa Joe.
That's another one. You're taking a lot of guys that are injured right now.
Yeah, but when they come back, they're going to be killing it.
No, I got big things going for Joe this year. I was honestly, if he was going to be available late, I was going to take him. Right. Now, how do you feel about factions? Like 3 guys. Do I get all 3 guys or I get the tag team?
You can have all 3. You want the New Day?
No, I want the Undisputed Era.
Well,
do I get Adam Cole or do I have to pick Adam Cole separately?
I don't know. I would say maybe separately just because Adam Cole can also be a single superstar and the Undisputed Era can also be a tag team. It's kind of tough.
It's different with the New Day because all 3 of them wrestle with the belts.
I think you would have to choose them individually. I'm sorry.
If that's the case, I'm taking Adam Cole now.
Go ahead. And then then you can just say Kyle and O'Reilly and Fish is like a tag team.
Then now they'll be Undisputed Era. Do you have to take that?
No.
Okay. Well, it's your pick. We're at the 8th round. We're about halfway through at this point. It seems like mine's like the indie guys versus the WWE guys.
Well, I'm already
the WWE/TNA guys.
I'm pissed you got Rollins and Black, man. I want them. Give me a trade.
How about this? I'll give you Rollins and Black for Braun in your 11th pick. So I'll get 2 picks in the 11th round.
Why do you got to take Braun? I was gonna give you
because I'm giving up 2 guys. Just Rollins is different. Black's my number 2 pick.
What if I give you Reigns and Joe? I'll give you Reigns and Joe for Rollins and.
See, I don't know.
How about 3 guys for Rollins and Black? How's that?
Then throw that 11th pick back in.
Okay, I'll give you Reigns
and Black, Reigns and Joe for Black and Rollins.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Okay,
and I get the 11th pick, so I'll get both picks in the 11th round.
Sure.
All right, I'm just gonna put an asterisk next to both of them. That's how we'll tell they're traded.
You cool with Joe and Reigns?
Yeah, no, I like that we're setting the precedence. The trade can happen too.
I'm sorry, I can't give it Braun, dude. It's
no, it's understandable. I was trying to see the steal there. That's negotiating. You always have to.
We can negotiate, right?
Yeah, good. Hey, we
like
we just
negotiating.
happened. We just traded. I just picked
Because
up an extra
sometimes we'll
pick.
think of somebody like before the other person. It's like, well, fuck, I didn't think about that.
See, I was just gonna either take Braun or the extra pick. Now I have one more person.
Okay, so you're just gonna have an extra pick then?
Yeah, I'll pick twice in the 11th round.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
It's like sports. You just trade a future pick. That's all.
All right.
It's just you get to pick more guys. It's not like it's the next guy, but it is your pick.
Wait, well, because of that, you get an extra guy, or do you just like?
Yeah, because you traded away one of your picks.
Yeah, but I thought we did an even trade, or did I say 3?
You said 3.
Oh, is that what we agreed to?
So you said 3 guys for 2.
That's the only way you would do it.
Yeah, I'm a smart negotiator. You already agreed to it.
All right. I thought we were. So I thought you actually. I thought I said that. Then I said I thought you were cool with the even 2.
No, you said the 3, and then I was like, yeah. but it is your pick now. So you can't make
fuck it. I say it's worth it because Rollins and Black are too good.
No, they're good ones. Now just the.
And I still have Braun.
Yeah, we'll just update.
Braun's like 2 guys.
Yeah, you have Braun and AJ. Those are big picks. But just to recap, that makes it now I have Nakamura, the Usos, Owens, The Miz, Adam Cole, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe. You have AJ Styles, Aleister Black, Braun Strowman, The Bar, Drew McIntyre.
Wait, can you change it right now?
I'm just have the stars there. I'll figure that's what the stars mean. And then it's
I have Styles, Braun,
The Bar, McIntyre, Zayn, Rollins, and Black.
That is my turn.
And it is your pick.
It's my 8th pick.
The number 8th pick.
Fucking cunt hairs. Take it easy over there.
They're over there killing each other.
I need to quit burping.
They're kicking each other. Why can't I put the number 12? This is pissing me off.
30. Fucking cock.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to take.
There's a lot of good names still on there. There's a lot of good names still available. Everybody on 205 Live's available. A lot of guys in NXT.
I'm gonna take Elias.
Elias, that's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
They got big plans for Elias.
It seems like it.
I definitely spelled that wrong.
I think your cat's trying to help the other one.
As long as she fights him off, that's all that matters. She knows. All right. Well, if you're gonna choose Elias,
oh boy,
yeah, he's definitely trying. He's trying some shit, but she ain't about it. So I'm gonna pick somebody we talked about earlier. I'm gonna take a risk here. Yeah, it's a guy who technically hasn't debuted on television yet. I'm gonna go with Ricochet.
Okay.
I'm gonna take, since I got the extra pick in the 11th round, I'm gonna take Ricochet here. I think he's a guy that, even though he hasn't debuted yet, he's got big things coming.
I agree. I'm kind of pissed that now you got the extra one, but I guess I did agree.
You did, yeah.
I thought we were gonna do an even 2.
Right, that's what you said, the extra pick.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, would you say that it was worth it? I mean, like, I think so.
I mean, yeah, you picked up 2 guys that are going to be getting a lot of wins. And it's 11th pick. It's not like I'm going to be getting a huge name at that point. We still got two picks each till that one.
I'm gonna go with. Wait, who was the other guy? I want Johnny Gargano.
Gargano's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
Like, I think he's fucking awesome.
I really wish you didn't pick him, honestly. That's the guy I'd want.
Well, you're getting an extra one, so fuck.
I'll trade you your pick back for Gargano.
Really? So would be even again?
Even again, but I get Gargano.
Sure.
All right.
Go ahead.
And now we're even. And I get Johnny. All right. Not only do I get Gargano, but since it is also my pick, I get... Finn Balor. I'm taking Phineas.
Yeah, you can have him.
I'm gonna take Finn. I think Finn's gonna get. I think they're gonna treat him better this year. Now that Brock's gone,
I'm kind of getting over.
Now that Brock's leaving, he can finally get put up in that division. He's believable. He'll beat Reigns.
Hey, I think I got a good one here. I am gonna choose Velveteen Dream.
Dream's a good one. Dream's a good one.
Patrick.
It's a really good pick. All right, I'm gonna take my second tag team here. And I'm going to shock the world. I'm not going to take Undisputed Era. I'm instead going to pick the New Day. And in that case, I do get all three. Like I said, any three of those can go for the title.
Go for it. But we got even picks again.
Yeah, they're even though. But I'm taking the New Day.
Go for it.
So my tag teams are very SmackDown heavy. Actually, I kind of see a backfire in my strategy here.
Really?
It's a positive and a negative. Actually, no, it's a negative going in the next pay-per-view. I'll come out with championship points either way in that match.
Fuck. No, whatever. I didn't even choose a second tag team yet. All right, can I choose? If I choose Sanity, do I get all three?
Yeah,
because they interchanged New Day. Then I want Sanity.
Sanity, all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Because I was gonna say Killian Dane, but if I can get all three of them, then fuck it.
No, Sanity's a good pick. All right, so now this is where we get into the degree. This is where,
I think they got to come up to the main roster soon, like after Mania.
I think after Mania, yeah, their main roster bound. All right, let's see who I got. Who's ooh, no, he's got a lot of time still left.
Who?
Dean. He's got a lot of time left. No, I think
I kind of want Dean, but
I'm taking Cedric Alexander.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'm taking Alexander.
All right, that's a good one. All right, well, okay, based off of what we're talking about earlier, you said it could come back. I'll take Neville.
That's a good late pick. That's a really good late pick. Oh, see, this is
the only reason he wasn't earlier is because his future is still in jeopardy.
All right, now this might be a risky pick just because he's not on television that much. But every time he's on television, it's either a title match or he's winning. I'm taking Pete Dunne.
I was gonna pick Dunne too, but he's probably gonna be after Neville.
That's a guy.
That's a good one.
That's a guy you have to wait late on because he's not gonna be on television every week. But every time, like I said, every time he's gonna be here, it's probably gonna be a championship match or he's gonna win it.
You literally can't go wrong with him. He's still a champion, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's getting kind of fucky. I want to choose Rude, but I kind of don't like him right now. I think he's lame. He needs to be heel, but he also is the U.S. champion.
You are picking up a belt. You could use a belt. Right
yeah.
now, when it comes to championships, I am beating.
Do I have any championships?
AJ.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's it, huh?
And I have the SmackDown Tag Team titles, the Intercontinental Championship, and the UK title.
And I really don't want to choose Universal because Lesnar's going to be gone, I think.
But I have more champions, but you have more people that wrestle consistently. But you also have somebody that was just kicked out of NXT. He probably is going to be coming back very soon. Right. I think that's just storyline.
Yeah. Who's the current? There is no current Cruiserweight champion right now, right?
No, they're in tournament.
And I can't choose. We have both tag team champions respectively. I can't choose women. We already have the IC title. Literally, the only title left I could choose
is the UK Championship, or not the UK, the US Championship, yeah.
Or the NXT Championship.
True, nobody has taken Almas yet. Surprised he's still available at this point.
Do I want Almas or fucking Rude? I shouldn't have said anything because you didn't even think of it until I said anything shit.
Yeah, because whoever you take, I'm probably going to take the Almas.
God damn it! Fuck. I shouldn't have said shit. Well, because you told me. I'm like, no, however, we forgot. Oh, fuck, I just gave Tony an idea. God damn it. Memory erased. What do I do? I don't know. Do I want US or I want NXT? Because I kind of don't like Bobby right now. He kind of is gay. I don't know. He needs to be fucking glorious heel, not glorious face.
It'll probably help a lot.
Fuck it. I'm taking Almas. You can have Bobby.
You're going to take Almas?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to take Bobby. I'm taking
All right, then. Well, then my next choice is Bobby.
Yeah, you can have him. I'm looking at. I got to pick winners at this point. And I think Roddy Strong's going to be a guy who's going to have a good year.
I needed belts. So thank you. Man, you're a lot more easy to work with. JP was really strict on these guidelines. I'm like, can I change my pick? He's like, no.
No, see, because
you're already in, bro.
No, I'm doing NFL style. We can do trades and shit. I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, I don't like some of my picks. He's like, it's too late. It's already in.
Yeah, no, we ain't doing that shit. It ain't that real. All right.
I'm like, I don't like some of my picks. Like, it doesn't matter. You already said.
See, there's a lot of good people left, but a lot of them haven't debuted yet. And I don't know if it's a risk picking him or not. I'm going to pick Kevin Nash, because apparently he's still on the roster.
Hilarious.
I'm going to pick Kevin Nash. Shit. See, this is where it gets tough.
Big Booker.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just wanted to say Big Booker.
Yeah, no, Booker's not a bad one. See, it sucks that you got Eric Young.
Shuck it, ducky.
Eric Young would have been a good one.
Yeah, but you chose New Day, so I had the bright idea of choosing Sanity, and that would cover Killian Dane and Eric for me because I love both of them. And that weird German fuck. What's his name?
Oh,
Alexander Wolf.
Yeah.
Wolf.
Woof. Scotty 2 Hottie still on the roster?
Just wrote them. Funaki, SmackDown #1 announcer.
See, I don't know if I want to choose another tag team. That's really what I'm contemplating here.
I thought we only did 2.
No, you could do. I said you needed 2. You can do as many as you want.
I don't fucking.
I'm gonna take the Street Profits.
All right. Oh wait, so you have 3 tag teams?
Yeah. You could have drafted all tag teams. I was just saying you had to have 2. You couldn't just have all single wrestlers. I was just trying.
Our last one.
We're last picks here.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Scroll up again. I forgot what I was gonna say.
All the way to the top.
Go slow.
Cassius Ohno is still available.
I would love to choose both of those guys, but they're both kind of losers.
Akira Tozawa still available. Both men of Undisputed Era still available. Orny Loken. You can take Triple H.
Oh, wait, you didn't choose Undisputed Era?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So you only have 2 tag teams.
Technically, you did. That's the NXT Tag Team Champions, too.
Technically what?
They're the NXT Tag Team Champions.
Oh. Right.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, they are. Keep going.
Yeah, they're. Gable and Benjamin are still available. Mark Andrews, Kane. Choose Kane.
How did nobody choose Cena yet? Is it because he's part-time?
I think that has a lot to do with it.
Well, keep going.
Orton. Tony Nese.
I think
Ziggler.
I already know who I'm choosing. I just want to make sure. I just want to see if there's like a name that pops out and I go, holy fuck.
Matt Hardy.
Right. Dolph Ziggler. No, not Ziggler. Not Ziggler. Why'd I say Ziggler?
You sounded confident when you said Ziggler, too.
I meant Dean Ambrose.
Because
it was a D name. I'm like, wait, why did my brain say that? No, Dean Ambrose, yeah.
All right, now
my brain fucking failed me. You see, don't be like JP. Oh, you already said.
Let me see when he got injured December 20th. I don't think he's going to be back by the next draft. He's out for 9 months. You sure you want to resend that pick? I don't think he's going to be back. I think by the next draft, he won't even be in that draft. I think Ambrose might be unavailable.
Fine, then Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, because I mean,
I hate Ziggler.
McIntyre.
I actually take it back. Ziggler's been kind of doing better lately. Would you agree?
I've been watching SmackDown.
Really?
Fuck SmackDown.
No, actually, I'm surprised that I'm kind of liking him again. He's turning face again, but he still probably should have left and went to the Indies like Cody, but he's an idiot.
So I've made my decision on my last pick.
Okay, who is it?
I'm going to choose John Cohn, the referee.
Really?
Yes, John Cohn.
You're joking.
Yes, obviously.
I'm obviously. Do you actually want me to help you? I got a good one for you. You want me to point?
Who do you think?
Go down.
No, say who you think. I'm probably not. I don't know who I'm picking. I have somebody in mind.
I want to point.
Who?
I'm gonna keep going.
Rusev would be a good one. I'm not against Rusev. Like I said, there's a lot of big names still left.
If I was you, I would choose either Cena, Rusev, or someone else on NXT.
Well, it's going to be.
What about Leo Rush?
No. I already have somebody in mind. I'm choosing the man who is going to save 205 Live. The no-fly zone himself, Drew Gulak.
Ooh.
I think Gulak's having. I think big things are coming.
I like it. I like Gulak because I think you said he was a CZW alumni.
Yes, because
right?
I got Alexander earlier. I think it's going to be either Gulak or Alexander that wins the Cruiserweight tournament.
Especially after our trades, I am really happy with our fucking choices.
Well, let's go through our choices. I have at this point Nakamura
sure you do it right after the changes.
Yes, Nakamura, Roman Reigns, the Usos, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, The Miz, Adam Cole, Ricochet, Finn Balor, The New Day, Cedric Alexander, Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong, The Street Profits, and Drew Gulak. You have AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, The Bar, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Elias. You traded your 11th pick back to me for Johnny Gargano, so I have Gargano. I forgot to say him. you have the Velveteen Dream, Sanity, Neville, Almas, Rude, and Ziggler.
I think we're pretty solid, dude. I'm happy with it.
No,
I'm happy with it.
I agree. I'm happy myself.
I mean, I did kind of want to keep Gargano, but it was worth giving up just for us to be even.
Yeah, no, it worked out.
Because I didn't really want you to have one more, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, it works out really good.
And I'm glad you gave me my boys, Black and Rollins. I should have chosen him to begin with. So.
Yeah, I mean, see, Black was... I kind of stole him with the second pick. I definitely stole him.
Well, see, I would have... because I didn't think you were going to choose him so soon. I would have... He probably would have been like my fourth or fifth.
Yeah, no, I was definitely looking for the splash pick on that one.
Yeah.
So we'll update with that one. That'll probably be the first podcast of April will be the update. So probably the podcast right before Mania will be the update.
Quit trying to hump him, sorry.
Yeah, no, but other than that, as you said that, he went in for the hump.
Right. We have cat humpage going on here.
Well, with the cat humpage.
Episode 38, cat humpage.
Cat humpage is here to stay.
The fantasy draft cat humpage.
The fantasy hump.
Get them.
They're like kicking the shit out of each other right now.
Well,
there we go. Now the music's playing. This episode's funny. I was like, why is the music playing? But this has been the 38th episode of Phenomenal Podcast.
This has been cat incest.
Cat incest. All over the place.
But what a great draft.
No, this has been it was a good draft.
Followed by
I can't wait to we'll keep you guys updated on this. It'll be on the Twitter and on the Facebook. Which, if you want to follow those, is Facebook.
MySpace. Let's get back on.
Yeah, we'll get back on MySpace. We'll
and
get
AOL
on
Instant Message.
4chan, Reddit, all of that, all of them. Omegle, Chat Roulette. We'll be on everything. But if you want to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, Facebook.com/Goonland Productions, Twitter.com/PhenomPodcast. Of course, give us a like and subscribe on the Facebook. I'm about to kick the shit out of my male cat because he's literally trying to fuck my female cat, which is his sister. He's a gross son of a bitch. He's a very disgusting cat. So
you got to get these cats fixed. How many times I got to try to tell you?
Buyout money. That's all I can say.
Next week will be.
Yeah, I'll be good next week. I'm officially no longer
fixing your cats next week.
Now that the episode's over, and I doubt anybody from Amazon's going to listen to the end of the episode. Amazon's the worst fucking company I ever worked for. Never worked for Amazon. The managers are the absolute dumbest people I ever met. The coworkers were all right, but the job was fucking retarded. The company never bought anything that was new. Everything needs updated in that place. It was the most dirty place I've ever been. The janitors were fucking assholes. Never cleaned anything perfectly ever. Anything else I want to say? Oh yeah, no, the customers are pieces of shit. Everything you buy is worthless. Go to the fucking store. You don't need to buy cleaning supplies through Amazon. Go get off your fucking ass and go to Giant Eagle. I waited a year and a half to get off all of my chest.
Nice.
Fuck Amazon. I'm so glad to be away from that
I have
place.
no comment. I'm still employed.
Yeah, no, Drake does not condone anything I said. This is all Anthony Musolino saying.
Yes.
And with that, we will see you all next week.